All right, ladies and germs, we got B-Main action on the way. Loading on in. I'm Nico. This is the Wreckfest Trans Am series. This is round number 9 out of 10. Second round of the playoffs. Top 4 getting double points. Kind of ground can be made up. You'll see how tight the championship is here after the B-Main. But first, we got to see who gets into the A-Main. Everyone to load on in. Got Foul Coyote, Skins, Dippin' Stoner Inc., Interastra, Carney Batman, Camerado Moose, Flooded Mean, Old Skills, Texas Senior. I believe Undead Music is going to be in this as well. So, a jam-packed, star-studded B-Main, as always. Some of the fastest drivers in all of Wreckfest. And they are coming your way very soon. Here's the countdown. We'll load in now. I gotta find a place to turn off here. Try not to bin my car. All right. Looks like we all retired there. So we're going back. Oh, very nice. All right, ready on up. And take 2 coming shortly. It's in here on the stream. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Here we go. Nope, never mind. All right, there we go. I'm on spectator. Much better. Get Foul Coyote on pole position. Getting 10 here today. Look at that Old Skills car. So it's going to be an interesting one for sure. Skins B-Main once again. This is where we saw Blue Vet lose his first win in Season 2. So everybody lining up on the grid. Here comes Stoner Inc. Batman and an Astra behind him. Old Skills, Texas Senior, got Flooded Mean, Camerado. A lot of the usual suspects here. Let's see, top 3 advance to the A-Main. Same as always. Old Skills gets to the grid. Old Skills gets to the grid. Old Skills gets to the grid. And we are racing. Old Skills got left in the dust there. And look at the start from Interastra. He's trying to go on the outside, and actually he's going to lose all the positions he would have gained. In the front, side by side, Undead Music and Skins. They're 2 by 2 into the right-hander. Who's going to come out in front? Skins tries to make it stick around the outside, and instead loses 2 to 3 positions, maybe even 4. If Carney Batman can get in there, he loses 2 spots. So it's Undead Music, Foul Coyote is side by side with Stoner Inc., who's debuting here today. Sends it up the inside, looking for the cutback. Is Foul Coyote. I don't think he's going to get it to stick this time. Or will he? No contact. Nice clean driving. Undead Music leads. Here goes Stoner Inc. Look at this, closing that gap already. So a short 20 lapper. Here for the B-Main. Side by side, a couple rows back. Flooded Mean up the inside of Carney Batman. That would put him into 6 momentarily. But Batman gets it right back. Is Flooded Mean going to make it stick around the outside? He can, and it's going to turn back into the inside. So he's going to get full advantage there of the track. Goes back up into 6th position. The jumps here, got to be careful. Up ahead, 3-way battle for 2nd place. Stoner Inc. pulling out just a little bit of a lead from Foul Coyote and Skins and Texas Senior. With this 3-car scrap, only one of these guys will advance to the A main. Everyone else goes home. Skins and Foul Coyote. Oh, where's Foul Coyote going? Watch out here. He pulls into the track just in time. Right into Texas Senior. Some contact. Here comes Flooded Mean. Carney Batman in the mix. Look at Carney Batman. He's going to get 1 and 2. Maybe even 3. He for sure gets 2 there. Falls back in the line behind Texas Senior, who's in 4th. Batman in 5th. Foul Coyote trying to close up. Ooh, good landing for Batman. Now we got bumper-to-bumper action. Skins is in 4th. These guys got to sort themselves out. Here goes Carney Batman. Skins is in 3rd, excuse me. Carney Batman. Oh, he overdrove the corner. With a send from Flooded Mean. Two by 2. International trying to make it 3 wide behind him. Can't quite get that to work. Texas Senior. Side by side with Foul Coyote. Still side by side over the jumps. And he clears him. He's late into the corner, late on the brakes. Makes it stick. That stands as 4th. We're already coming to lap number 5. A quarter of the way through the B main. Just like that. Undead Music leads Stoner Inc. Skins in 3rd comfortably. Anything can happen. Skins can make it to the A main. Deep sends here. Flooded Mean. Contact with Foul Coyote. They've been side by side seemingly this entire race. More contact. Foul Coyote had started on pole and he's not had the best race so far in the B main. With a bump, that's going to open the door for Flooded Mean. Again, they're going to end the lap the way they started it. Side by side. Texas Senior a little bit sideways. Holding on for his dear life up there. Battle for 4th through 6th is really starting to heat up, especially Flooded Mean and Foul Coyote. And now Carney Batman's in the mix again. He had trailed off just a little bit, but he's right back in it. Interastra could potentially get in this. So could Moose and Old Skills. Texas Senior. Oh, he's going to run a little bit too wide. Running wide. Here comes Batman. He gets 1. He gets 2. He gets squeezed by Texas Senior, but he gets 3. Carney Batman. All the way up to 4th from 7th position in a straight and a turn. That's all it took. And up ahead, excuse me, but look at this battle for the lead. We were distracted by Carney Batman, but now we have a 3-way scrap for 1st place. The B main victory is on the line here. All these drivers finish where they are. They're all to the A main. Starting 13th, 14th, and 15th. Winner of the B main starts 13th. 2nd and 3rd start 13th and 14th. Excuse me, 14th and 15th. Here comes Skins up the inside. Skins to the lead of the B main. Oh, he's going to overdrive it. Undead Music is going to get him back on this straight. He's going to clear him before the finish line. And he takes the lead there. Skins, though, a better exit of the first corner. Over the jump they come, into the right-handed hairpin. All dirt all the time here on this course. Skins and Undead Music really going at it. These guys, all 3 of them, seem to be pretty equally matched. Keep battling, and Carney Batman, Texas Senior, the likes of them, they very easily catch up. There you see the gap there. It's not too large. Keep an eye on that for sure. Top 3 advance. Everyone else goes home. Skins, Undead Music. Here comes Skins. Look at Skins go. Over the jump he comes. Stoner Inc. closes up to the back of Skins. They're all equally spaced. Stoner Inc. seems like he might have missed a shift or something there. Drops back just a little bit. Behind them, this crazy scrap, Texas Senior and Flooded Mean are again side by side. Like these guys are all just kind of trading places, going side by side. Flooded Mean up the inside. Senior drives it around the outside. They're still side by side. They're going to be coming onto the main straight. Who abreast? Flooded Mean Can't make it stick up the inside, so Texas Senior remains in 5th position. And speaking of remaining in the 1st position, Undead Music is trying to do that. Skin's giving him a run for his money. On the outside, I think Music's going to have the advantage here, so it's going to turn back into the inside. They'll clear him entirely, but look at the run from Skins. Squeezed out of space. He ran out of space. Again, sends it up the inside. This time, onto the straight, looking for the cutback. Skins is going to get ahead. He's going to stay ahead. Skins into the lead, and look at the gap he's pulling already. Just past halfway now. Lap number 11, as Foul Coyote, the pole sitter, has dropped all the way down to 8th position. See, the fastest laps is Skin. Skins with the fastest lap. Undead Music, 2nd. Stoner, 3rd. This battle's kind of calmed down just a little bit. So we'll wait till the 5th place battle catches up, and that one's also calmed down just a little bit as well. Does Foul Coyote have? Defending from Interastra, Foul Coyote? Not doing himself any favors there. Neither was Interastra, though. Both almost made identical mistakes. Interastra's a little bit better off from his mistake, but not that one. Oh, not that one at all. Oh, he's off the track entirely. Into the rock. And out of contention for 6th position. And Camerado Moose. What's happened here? He's DNF'd. He was stuck on the tire, it would seem, so Camerado Moose is out of the race. Skins is pulling away. Look at this dominating performance now. Qualified in 2nd for the B main. Running away with the 1st position. As it stands, of course, anything could happen. Thank you, Nut Cheese, again for the support. A sweeping shot of the final corner. That goes Foul Coyote, trying to reel in 5th position. Carney Batman in a world of his own. Old Skills, Interastra. Both kind of in no man's land. Positions to be gained or lost for those two, really. What did it mean? Started to close the gap a little bit to Stoner. Just a little bit. Got about 8 laps to do it. Can he get there? Skin still leads. Undead Music lost some ground to the leader. And that's let Stoner gain some ground on him. If these two battle it out, we could see Flooded Mean and Texas Senior in the mix as well. It's going to get really close here in the final closing laps of this B main. The 2nd to last B main of the entire season. Next week is the finale. We're into the off season. Then on to Season 4 in the future. But now we focus on Season 3. We got a champion to crown. We got a B-main winner to crown. Lap 15 begins for the race leaders. For the hill, Stoner's not really challenging too much. I think he knows he's safe where he is. Gotta take into account, if you start battling, you're gonna lose time to the cars behind. Speaking of battles, do we have an Old Skills and Foul Coyote scrap here? Original drivers here since Season 1. Closing it, Foul Coyote. Looking to make a move on Old Skills. He gets the run off the corner. Up the hill they come, over the jump. Old Skills goes defensive. How defensive is too defensive? Leaves the door wide open. Foul Coyote up the inside. This is for 7th spot. Old Skills gets the door shut on him. A slide job from Foul Coyote. Some bump drafting down the front stretch. Skills sends it up the inside, and he can't quite get that one to come to fruition. So Foul Coyote successfully into 7th position. Small consolation after starting on pole. We will go back to the front. Got Skins out front. He's starting lap 17 already. Stoner, watch out there. Look at the gap. That is 3rd. Flooded Mean closing in. Texas Senior. Oh man, look at this. Stoner's starting to feel the pressure a whole lot now. The clock is ticking for the top three. Specifically, Stoner Inc. He's now got Flooded Mean on his bumper. How quickly that gap has shrunk. Whoever wins this battle advances to the A main. Loser goes home. Look at this, Flooded Mean, looking for third. Small contact. More beating and banging. Who's gonna get it down the front stretch? Better drive off the final corner. Belongs ever so slightly to Stoner. He's not gonna clear him. And in fact, Flooded Mean's gonna try and send that one up the inside. Still up the inside, hasn't cleared him just yet. Stoner, does he overdrive it? Looks like he did just a little bit. Door is still open for Flooded Mean. They're still side by side. Here comes Texas Senior, looking to get both of them. Contact. Oh, here's some feedback there. Stoner Inc. survives for now. Lap 19. Skins leads under music in second. This is the battle for third. Texas Senior has gotten past Flooded Mean, and now he's on the charge. Get past Stoner to get into third position, to get into the A main. No fear, sends it up the inside. Stoner's gonna have to defend for his life. He's got one lap to do it to make it to the A main on debut as well. Texas Senior looking to return to the A main. And no luck there. The gap has grown. Skins leads us away. Texas Senior is gonna have a few more corners to get it done. Flooded Mean hits the inside barrier. He's out of contention for all intents and purposes unless these two wreck each other. Stoner is really put an absolutely excellent lap here. And just as I say that, a commentator's curse perhaps. I can't believe my eyes. He goes over the bump. It's going to be a drag to the finish. I think Stoner's got him here though. And it looks like it is going to be enough. Third place for Stoner Inc. on debut in the B main. He advances to the A main by the skin of his teeth. Contact there after the race. AI is taking it out on each other. Carney Batman, Inner Astra, gonna bring her home. Al Coyote will be finishing in 9th position after qualifying on pole. No, Inner Astra gets past Carney Batman. Watch out for Old Skills, he almost gets there as well. There's Foul Coyote rounding it out. So there you see your top three. Skins on Dead Music and Stoner Inc. on debut makes it to the A main. You just gotta know that Stoner Inc. is sweating. He was absolutely sweating those last few laps. Alrighty. The A main we go now. This is where things get interesting as far as the championship goes. And we'll bring that up right now. So first things first, championship standings. Top 4 from last week are alive this week. Teague 10 has a 10-point gap to Blue Vet and Had, and an 11-point gap to Millionaire. Anyone can advance here. Top 3 make it to next week. Next week is triple points. This week is double points. Only for the top 4 though. Everyone else gets normal points. So first place will get 50, second place will get 44, third place will get 40. 36, 32, 30, 28, 26, 24, 22, 20. That's your top 11 points payouts. So, Teague 10 could easily make up that gap with a win and any of the other drivers finishing in 3rd or 4th. It's going to be crazy. Teague 10 has to perform here. His highest finish all season is 4th. So a podium at the absolute minimum, with some help from the other drivers, is necessary to continue his fight for the championship. see as everybody starts to load out and load back in. The championship for sure. Double points, so Willionaire already getting 2 bonus points. If I'm not mistaken. He's on pole position. Had, actually. So as it stands, Had sits on 44 points with pole position. Fastest lap also getting 2 points, I would imagine. The lineup for the A main, it's going to be Had, Willionaire, Thomas Jr., your top 3. Then Blue Vet, Blue Paradise, Apple Gang, Pitted Mender, and then Teak 10. So Teak 10 has a ways to go, especially with Had, Willionaire, and Blue Vet all in the top 4. Gonna need some help. Gonna need a bit of chaos in this short track. Definitely gonna provide that for us here today. Let's not forget to bring up the B main hero standings for the first time in a while. Carney Batman in 4th position. Excuse me. 1st position. 4th on down in the B main. Get the points. It's looking close for the B main. B main hero. Let's bring up the team standings there. Make it a little bit bigger. 5-point gap out front. Stellar and Root Slayer. It is going to be very, very close indeed. So those are the standings. Keep an eye on the top 4, especially Teak 10. He's in the danger zone. If he finishes 4th in the standings today, he will be out of contention for the championship. Top 3 advance. Look at that. Blue Vets finished on the podium all except for 2 races. Millionaire, all except for 2 races. And Had, all except for 2 races. He's really got to step it up here. It's the best of the best. We'll ready up. Wait for everybody else to ready up. And now is as good a time as ever to remind you about the title sponsor of this championship, Rogue Energy. Be sure to use code WTS like you see at the top of your screen for 10% off of your rogueenergy.com order. That is code WTS like you see at the top of your screen. So just a few more moments now. We'll be going through the leaderboards. Weekly tradition Had already in 3rd place. Non-championship car, of course, but you guys are familiar with that at this point. Had in 3rd. Let's see. Stiff Bussin', very interesting name. Teeny, Galactic Hero. Thomas Jr. Who else do we have here? Drunken Donuts. That's a name we've seen a lot of. There's Nate. Went out last week of the playoffs. Connection issues, unfortunately for him. Randomized. We've seen him before in the championship. Willionaire, of course. Blue Vet. Those are both in championship cars. Anybody else? There's Teak 10. BRT. A lot of the same names. Steve Mender. Steve Lincoln. Very interesting. At the end of the top 100, and that's what we'll call it. Littered with talent, of course, is the WTS. Never fails to deliver with action, with the drama, intensity, all of the above. And while we're here, I'm going to drop the YouTube link. Of course, full race recaps are uploaded there. If you guys are watching at home and you aren't subscribed, your opportunity to subscribe. Ready. Get the link. We're gonna put it in the Discord chat. And by Discord chat, of course, I mean Twitch chat. 2 purple apps. And there it is. Make sure you guys subscribe. Turn on notifications, slap the like button, all that good stuff. Uh-oh. Stoner in here. 2 more guys, gotta get ready to go, and then we'll be A-okay. Found a good one. Like always. Okay, a few moments here to remind you guys to subscribe. Follow us on YouTube. Follow the Twitch, of course. Go 7200. You're watching and here live. And of course, be sure to come back for next season. If you guys are interested, in fact, I will put the Discord link as well into the Twitch chat. Invite up. We'll get Twitch up. So if you're watching at home, you want to join the Wreckfest Trans Am series, there is your link. At this light blaze. So this is the time that the Wreckfest Trans Am series runs. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Central. Usually 8:30 p.m. Central. Ready, everyone loading in. Everyone almost ready to go. Championship can't really be decided here today. So the only thing we can watch out for is who's leading going into next week, triple points event. Who's getting cut out today of the top 4. 4 becomes 3. And 3 becomes 1 after next week. Then season 3 comes to an end. Fair enough. I wake up at 5. Goodness gracious. Okay, we got first glimpses of beeps. We're waiting on Dipstoner and we'll be good to go. For round number 9. Double points for the top 4. Willionaire, Had, Blue Vet, and Teague 10. Get Willionaire. Excuse me, we'll get Had. And then we'll get a camera. We'll get everyone lining on up. Aaron Had, they got a short run down to turn number 1. Thomas Jr., who had absolutely dominating win last week, Tuesday. 3 hours late. Oh my goodness. Quite late indeed. Okay. Comes everybody to the grid. Everybody getting ready to go here. All right, engines are revving. And we are racing in round number 9. Had and Willionaire equal start. Blue Vet behind them, trying to get past his teammate. Blue Paradise sends it in a little bit deep, but the top 5 get away. Now turns to the top 4. Willionaire takes the lead of the race from Had. Blue Vet on the outside. Someone's flipping in the back. It's Pierce. Pierce is off and over. Could that be a safety car? He's completely off the track. We'll have to see if that gets called, but up ahead, Blue Vet and Had side by side. Contact with Had. Can he save it? Over the jump. Yes, he can. Willionaire, Had, Blue Vet, your top 4. Where's Teak 10? He's down in the pack, down in 9th. Gotta get a move on. Gonna try and get around Pity Mender. We'll keep an eye on him. Pierce, still off the track, still out of the race. Can he get back on here? Blue Vet, Thomas Jr. side by side. What's looking like the Championship 3, our first, second, and third. Blue Vet has the luxury of his teammate behind him. Oh, he has the luxury, if that's a thing, of a terrible landing. His teammate gets past. Blue Paradise gets past. No, he doesn't. They're side by side. Blue Vet maintains 4th position. Thomas Jr., who's found his pace as of late. Fighting with Had. Had is having an issue here. Gotta be careful. Blue Vet with some late dive antics there. Had no contact though. Tuesdays as of now. I know they run another league on Mondays. I'm not sure what days their off-season championship is. They usually do some off-season stuff as well, but Wreckfest Trans Am Series has this race and next Tuesday, and then the season is wrapped up. Keep an eye. Teak 10, he's got a ways to go. He's on 11th now. Oh, he's to the tires now. 10, not having a great race. 8, Killer Vibes. That's 7th. Oh, who's getting turned here? Blue Paradise gets into the side of Blue Vet. Blue Vet loses a spot. Thomas Jr. playing spoiler for Had. Blue Vet closes up to Blue Paradise now. He's trying to get past him again. Had trying to get past Thomas Jr. Will we see team orders? Will we see Thomas Jr. slow up? Had gotta be careful with the wall there. Blue Paradise just avoids it, and Blue Vet moves into 4th position. Blue on blue violence isn't over yet. Here comes Paradise back at Blue Vet. Sliding in deep into the first hairpin. Willionaire leads. Thomas Jr. and Had 2nd and 3rd. Blue Vet in 4th. Jr. defense from Had. Willionaire is absolutely pulling away. This would be a great victory for him. Where is Teague? He's up into 10th. He's going to need a safety car at this point. I think he'll absolutely need a safety car, or he'll have to find some intense pace to try and get past not only the entire field, but then he has to put a distance and a gap on the likes of Blue Vet or Had, who are 3rd and 4th. Look at that. He's getting aggressive. He knows the clock is ticking. He knows his season could end today. He's got to be aggressive. He's never finished on the podium in Season 3. Gotta do it here today, and then some. Willionaire pulling away, Thomas Jr. in 2nd. And Thomas Jr. could be a real force to be reckoned with next season. Well, that is the idea, please. We are heading that direction for sure. VF1 and VF2. But in the meantime, the battle for 3rd. Had, Blue Vet, look at that. A gaggle of cars behind. Blue Paradise losing spots. Applegrain gets past. This is great for Teague. He has to get past Killer Vibes. He's having some trouble getting past Vibes, making that car as wide as possible. Last Tuesday, we saw Nate's playoff hopes end within a few laps. Teague 10 fighting for dear life. Oh my days, did you see how close he was to the wall on exit of the final corner? Nearly scraped it there. He is full push right now. T10 really needs the recovery driver of the century. Killer Vibes pulling Vitaly Petrov in 2010. To Teague's Fernando Alonso. This is not looking good. He's got to get past him, and he's got to go. He's got to pass all these cars in front of him. And then he has to catch up to the leaders and pass them as well. Speaking of the leaders, look how far ahead they are. Look at the gap there. There's 4th place Blue Vet. Finishes where he is. He's safe, and he's in to the final round. Teague 10 looks like he finally got past ZRT and Killer Vibes. So Teague 10 into 9th. Now he's got to get past. Well, he's got to catch up to and then pass Eddie Mender and Nate and Blue Paradise. All these guys are very, very quick. Can he make it stick? Yes, he can on exit. The gap shrinks. He has 35 laps to do it. He's going to need a lot of pace and then a safety car to boot, probably at this point. Might be his only hope. Billionaire Thomas Jr. The battle for the lead is heating up. Can Thomas Jr. close the gap, then pass and pull away from Millionaire like he did last week? Thomas Jr. was the class of the field 1 week ago. Looking to do it again here today. That music going slowly back there. Leave that one up to Chief. It's like Millionaire Thomas Jr. had. At the back you see T10 still in 9th. Thomas Jr. keep Had behind Millionaire. Can he keep Had going slower, perhaps, than his teammate Blue Vet to help him sneak past? We'll find out. Had looking for a move on Thomas Jr. Thomas playing spoiler here today for the top 3 in the championship. Only spoils so much though. How long till the floodgates open? How long till Had finds his way past? If at all. It's not saying Thomas Jr. doesn't have the pace. In fact, he's going to be challenging for the lead here sooner than later. As we enter the 13th lap of 45. Millionaire leads from Had and Thomas Jr. Thomas Jr. being in 2nd place. Teague 10 still being in 9th position. Bad day to have a bad qualifying. He needs to be up here and then some. And sending it in a little deep there. Junior and Had still going at it like crazy. There's Undead Music up ahead. Here's your top 3, all in one frame. Then ways back actually is Blue Vet. Comfortably in 4th. Comfortably into the final round of the championship. As it stands, of course. Anything can happen. T10 though. Gotta get a move on. There you see T10 here. Has to move on. Has to get past these cars. No other way around it. He needs to overtake everyone in front of him. He has to catch the leaders. Look how much time he's losing. Look at Millionaire and Thomas Jr. and Had. Nose to tail. Literally, in this case, bump drafting. Getting back on the gas. Millionaire gonna turn on the jets a little bit here. No, he's not. Thomas Jr. turns on the jets. Where's Thomas Jr. gonna look for a spot to pass? Look at Undead Music. Oh wow, bumps him out of the way, I think. Looks like there was some contact there. Thomas Jr. to the lead of the race. Had into second. Thomas Jr. one's wide. He's got to be careful with the wall. They're 3 wide for the lead of the race. Had goes into first position from third. Millionaire around the outside. Thomas Jr. trying to make it 3 wide again. And he nearly does. There's some slight contact there. Who's going to be first into the corner? Who's going to be first out of the corner? Too hard to tell right now. Millionaire has the advantage. It's going to turn into the inside. He's going to clear both Had and Thomas Jr. But look at the run from Thomas Jr. He used the banking to absolute perfection. And now he's going to go into the lead of the race. No, he's not. Millionaire stays in front. And he's going to lead another lap for now. Had gets a decent run off the final corner. Millionaire continues to lead. Thomas Jr. stays in second. And Had still in third. These guys somehow all switched positions and then switched back. Thomas Jr. again looking up the inside. It's going to turn into the outside. Can he use the banking like he did on the last lap? He's going to try it. Thomas Jr. sees it coming though. A slide job from Thomas Jr. Excuse me, from Millionaire. Thomas Jr. tried the move on the banking. Millionaire shut the door. Oh, he's going to force the door open here though. He's going to kick that door down. Nose to tail down the straight. Contact with the wall. I think Millionaire might have just avoided it. They just throw that thing into the corner there. Both drivers. Millionaire. Oh, he got a bad entry. He got a terrible entry. He's going to drop to third. You see Blue Vet in the background hunting. Waiting for his opportunity. Thomas Jr. on the outside. He makes that move work this time. Stoner Inc. looks like he's out of the race. Thomas Jr. Watch out for that tree. Watch out, Thomas Jr. He's going to save it here. And he's going to lose tons of ground. And here comes Had and Millionaire side by side. Car stopped on track. On Dead Music is out of the race. Are the frames looking okay on stream is my question. Seems alright. So, Millionaire leads from Had. Thomas Jr. actually recovered quite nicely. He's still right there. Gonna die from Had. Look at the wide run from Millionaire. Look at the contact from Thomas Jr. Had takes the lead of not only the race, but the championship for sure now. Of course, it's a long ways to go to the finish. Had over the bump. Very wide entry. Too wide, perhaps. Millionaire, bit of a shallow entry. It's a actually worse drive off the corner. Had. Very interesting strategy. Where is Teak 10? He's finally in the 8th position. Clock is running for him. 25 laps. Plus this one. For Teak 10. Try and get some ground on the race leaders. Where is he? Look how far back he is. He's got to get past Nate, so keep an eye on the standings. But right now, we're going to keep an eye on this battle for the race lead. Millionaire, Thomas Jr. and Had, kind of in a league of their own. Blue Vet doesn't have quite the pace. He has just about as much, maybe slightly less pace than these top 3. He can't quite seem to close this gap. Which is okay this week, but that's not going to work for the championship next week. Next Tuesday, Championship Tuesday. The Wreckfest Trans Am Series. Oh, Thomas Jr. Oh, Thomas Jr. Careful with the tree. They're out there. He nearly did the thing he does. He either wins in spectacular fashion or he crashes out in spectacular fashion. He is the embodiment of if you ain't first, you're last. Had and Millionaire. Of course, going at it. Age-old rivals. The Had versus Millionaire era. Here in the early seasons of the Wreckfest Trans Am series. Gonna go down in history, these two. Ever since Had joined the championship halfway through season 1. He's been on par with Willionaire. Season 2, he washed the field. Blue Paradise has an incident further back. We're going to check that. Oh, he's facing the wrong direction. T goes into 7th. Still doesn't have quite the pace to catch up to Nate. Oh, he's more than half a lap behind the leaders. See him here entering the main stretch here. Couple of cars lined up on the right side. Bit of a graveyard starting to form on the front straightaway. Is this speedrun related? This is not exactly. No, this is a racing championship. There is a speedrun element to it, qualifying, of course. Set your fastest lap time, but it all comes down to the race. Everything's decided. Head-to-head race where everybody competes against each other. Top 15 qualifiers, of course, make it to the race. And points are awarded from there. Scroll up a bit. There's more information in the Discord. Discord link up above. It is quite impressive. These guys are all very quick. Most of them in the top 100 on the leaderboards. Especially like the likes of Had, Willionaire, Thomas Jr. See here, your top 3. Had's starting to pull a gap now. We're on lap 26 of 45. Miss Junior's lost some ground to Had, as has Willionaire. Had's kind of putting in some championship-worthy laps. We're going to take the championship lead going into the final round. This would be the first time in a while. Oh, there's contact there! Willionaire and Thomas Jr. Will that be a safety car? Willionaire still can't get going. Near contact there. Willionaire goes down to 5th spot. Where's Teague at? Are we going to be under safety car conditions? And it looks like we sure are. Some are using controllers, some are using wheels. I think maybe only one guy is actually using a wheel. Everybody else is on controller. Miss Junior. I'm Miss Junior. 3rd place. Where's T10? He's in 7th. So T10. This is a golden opportunity. This is the lifeline he needed for his championship hopes to stay alive. He's got to finish ahead of at least Willionaire, Blue Vet, or Had. If he wins the race, there's a very good chance he'll be through. Double points today. Are we gonna go another lap? Are we going racing here? Only one way to find out. They're exiting the final corner. Not everyone is caught up, but we'll see. Leader's discretion. Had leads them away. And we are racing once again. Thomas Jr. gets away. Willionaire gets away. T10. Not losing too much ground, although here comes Pity Mender. Nearly takes him out. On the restart, Had leads Blue Vet. Thomas Jr. side by side with Willionaire, who's already trying to make a move for 3rd position. They were going that slow. That was a restart. There was an incident of 2 or more cars, so it was a safety car moment. Yellow flag. Willionaire up the inside. Blue Vet. Apple Gang just behind. Gotta be careful with contact. Is T10 making up any ground? He's lost some ground. He's lost ground to Nate, to Apple Gang. He's got to get a move on. The clock is ticking. Blue Vet getting a little bit sideways there. Willionaire side by side. Had trying to pull away here. And again, these top 4 start to increase the gap. T10 fighting for 7th. Billionaire and Blue Vet. They are side by side. Blue Vet runs a little bit wide. Runs it in deep. Here comes Blue Vet up the inside. Not quite. Billionaire sticks it around the outside. Thomas Jr. looking for the lead. Look at the lunge from Blue Vet. Successfully into third. And Billionaire, he's sweating a little bit. He's seeing his championship lead start to evaporate. Ad leading the way. Thomas Jr. Oh, with a hard landing there. Look at Thomas Jr. Is going to make a move up the inside. Not this time. We're on lap 30. Clock is ticking. Teague 10 has to get a move on. He got his safety car. He got what he needed. He's got to perform though. Look at this. He's actually looks like he's slowing up. Killer and Pity Mender and ZRT. He can't quite get that extra gear that these guys out front have. Thomas Jr. and Had, they are side by side for the lead. Had comes out in front. More side by side action. Thomas Jr. looking to make it 2 wins in a row. By a non-playoff driver. And by himself. Thomas Jr. He could go from 0 career wins to 2 career wins in the span of 2 weeks. All he's got to do is pass the defending champion. Of course, easier said than done. He's trying to make it happen here. Up the inside, it's going to turn back into the outside, so it's not looking to work too well here. He's just trying to get desperate for Teague 10. You're gonna be careful on that entry. Careful on that landing. It's deep. Thomas Jr. It's a better drive off the corner. Not quite enough though. Again up the inside. This time it's gonna be beneficial. He's gonna have the inside of the hairpin. Can he brake late enough? Will he park it on the apex just like that? Yes, he will. Thomas Jr. to the lead of the race. Had in second. The Thomas Jr. leads. Oh, and just like that, he doesn't lead anymore. Instantaneous commentary curse. Had takes the largest lead he's had in a while. Thomas Jr. relegated back to second place. Teague kind of stalling out now. He's down in 8th. His time is all but over. And again, here comes Thomas Jr. I think he has more pace than Had. He's caught him numerous times. He can't just seem to get past him and stay past him. Oh, look at this, though. Look at this move. He's made it work a couple times, and this time he does it again. Thomas Jr. using the curved banking to his advantage. Oh, Had runs deep in that corner, and now Thomas Jr. is off to the races. A first-person view? Sure. This is the view of second place Had. And a bit of a graphical glitch there, but we're still good. Still trying to close in. There's Blue Vet behind him. Blue Vet's really closing in. The way these guys get so sideways into these corners. It's crazy to see. It's even crazier to see from first person. Here's side-by-side action there. Top left, Teague 10's now down to 9th, so time is all but over for him. Gotta get basically into the lead of the race. Thomas Jr., yeah, he's pulling away now. Pulling away from Had, the soon-to-be championship leader. See fastest laps? Thomas Jr. with the fastest lap. He did not get pole this time. He could get a win in a fastest lap yet again. In back-to-back weeks. That would be something else. 9 laps remaining, counting the one we're on. Teak 10 is battling for 10th. He's going to be clear of Had, Blue Vet, and Millionaire, and it looks like it's just not in the cards here today. It looks like he will be eliminated. More like Thomas Sr. He is the senior here today. He is the class of the field. Thomas Jr. Absolutely stellar performance this week and last week. He's looking like an absolute championship frontrunner for next season. If he keeps up this pace, it's going to be something else. Wide there, Had closes up the gap just a little bit. Coming to 7 laps to go. Good exit from Had. Third and fourth are kind of equally spaced out. You see Skins versus Pierce in the very back of the field for 11th place. Leaders who will be closing up to these guys sooner or later. Over the bumps they come. Junior getting a great entry. Had. He's pushing really hard. Look how wide he ran there onto the grass. Again, he's closing up this gap drastically here as we come to 6 laps remaining. Can we see another finish like we did last season? Those who missed it, it was Willionaire versus Blue Vet. Blue Vet was leading the whole way. Willionaire chased him down and passed him on the final straightaway, coming to the line, breaking the hearts of Blue Vet's fans around the world. But Blue Vet got his redemption. Looks like he's well clear of Willionaire here today. Had, oh boy, Thomas Jr. is running wide. Had is gonna slide in front, and Had is gonna slide to the lead. Had takes the lead of the race. Lap 41, Thomas Jr. He gets very sideways. He's gonna pass Had once again. He ran wide one too many times. The second to last corner did Thomas Jr. Contact there. Some subtle beating and banging. Thomas Jr. again clears him. What a move there. Absolutely stellar. In the battle for last, we will take a look here. As soon as we can make sure that Thomas Jr. is not going to get passed for the lead of the race. Not yet. We'll take a look. Skins versus Pierce. Oh, it looks like something's happened with Pierce. Although he says he's behind Skins. Maybe Pierce is a lap down. Could be the case. Nevertheless, we go back to the front, which actually isn't that far away at all. Thomas Jr. Oh boy. And Had. But there was a moment there. Clock's ticking now. Thomas Jr. still in the lead. Had still in second place. Thomas Jr. is looking to play a non-playoff spoiler. Oh, something's happened with Pierce again. I think he stopped on track. Yeah, Pierce. Slow to get going, but he's got going. At least it appeared so, but Thomas Jr. defending from Had. We're on lap 43 of 45. What does Had have for Thomas Jr.? What does Willionaire have from Blue Vet? The order they finish in here is essentially going to be the order of the championship going into next weekend. Who's got the fastest lap? It is still Thomas Jr. If Had could snatch the fastest lap, that's another 2 bonus points. There's ZRT. He's out of the race. They don't repair the car, actually. As you can see there, they got the simulation damage on, so if something happens to you like that, you're out of the race. Gotta be careful here. The cleanest drivers who prosper in this championship. Thomas Jr. going very, very wide here. Very, very wide indeed. Thomas Jr. Watch out! Watch out! Here comes Had. He takes the lead of the race. Coming to the final lap. Thomas Jr. makes some contact! Some contact! He's gonna push him into the wall! No, he's not! Thomas Jr. is gonna lead! Coming to the white flag! 1 to go in round number 9. Thomas Jr. leads. What does Had have for him? It's go time now. Thomas Jr.'s gotta be sure not to push the envelope too far. This is it. Willionaire has gotten past Blue Vet. That is crucial for the championship. Second to last corner here, Thomas Jr. doesn't overdrive it. Had has one last chance. He's got to hope for a mistake here. Is it going to be Thomas Jr. again? For 2 weeks in a row, Had sends it over the bump, but it's not going to be enough. Thomas Jr. and back-to-back weeks, his win total goes from 0 to 2. In the last 2 weeks, victory for Thomas Jr. Had second, Willionaire third, and Blue Vet fourth. Teague is eliminated from championship contention. Had wasn't quite close enough. He tried a dive, ran out of space. Thomas Jr. playing spoiler again. What a race. Nearly identical to last season. That will do it. That choked the podium. It would appear so. We were busy kind of focused on the battle for the race lead. Understandably so. See the graveyard of cars. There's one, there's two. The third one. That will do it. Pierce yet to finish, actually. So he was a lap down. There is not another one today. It's one race a week. Technically two. We have the B main and the A main. Top 3 from the B main start at the back of the field for the A main. But yep. Every Tuesday, like I said, if you scroll up a little bit in the comments, quite a bit of a ways actually, I'll just repost it. I will repost that link here in the Twitch comments. As my phone starts working. Alright, we are good to go. Well, thanks for the follow, by the way, Dreamseeker. Alright, thanks for watching. Or link up here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for the 9th and penultimate round of season number 3. Next week, Championship Tuesday in the Wreckfest Trans Am series. Blue Vet versus Had versus Willionaire. Who will come out on top? Only one way to find out is to tune in next time. We will see you then. We will see you there. Thank you guys for watching. I've been Nico. This has been the Wreckfest Trans Am series. Have a good one.